As ethical hackers, we need to find targets. An excellent way to do that is to perform some vulnerability scanning. So let's use OpenVAS to do that. Log into Kali and open a terminal. We need to install OpenVAS first of all, so we'll install it with sudo apt install OpenVAS. Just like that. Press Enter. Give the sudo password. Do you want to continue? Yes. Why? Let it rip. When it's done, we'll come back. We're back. Now we need to set up the installer. There are over 50,000 data points that OpenVAS will check for, so we're going to need to download all those signatures. We do that by typing sudo gvm-tac setup and hit Enter. Look at this really long admin password. We need to jot this down somewhere, because if we lose this, we're in trouble. This installation is going to take a while. We'll come back when it's done. And we are back. That took a little bit, but we have all of the updated signatures. Make sure you've copied that password somewhere. As this thing says, we can run gvm-check setup to make sure everything is correctly configured. We're going to do that. Sudo gvm-check setup. Press Enter. The sudo password for Kali is Kali. I see a bunch of OKs. OK. Checking services are up and running. Starting it, waiting for it. This is looking good so far. We'll pause the video again and come back as soon as it's done. Back again, and it looks like our installation finished okay. Excellent. Let's prepare some targets to scan. As you can see, I have a number of virtual machines open. You can open one or as many as your host can handle. The nice thing is, we don't need to know their exact IP address so long as they're on the same subnet as the Kali machine. OpenVAS will just discover them for us as it does the scan. Let's go back to Kali. I have my admin password handy. Let's open Firefox. And we need to go to our own local host, https://localhost. OpenVAS uses 9392 as the default port. Let's enter. Type in the admin name and either type or paste your password. Sign in. When we come to the dashboard, we don't have anything to show just yet, but that's okay. We'll create a scan. Come up to the Scans tab and just mouse over it and click Tasks. Then you'll see this little magic wand over here, the Task Wizard. Mouse over it and select Advanced Task Wizard. You can give the task a name or just leave the default. I'm leaving the default. You can choose the kind of scan. I'll just choose full and fast. I'm fine with that. And then we can put in the subnet. Subnet ID is 192.168.182.0/24. That's mine. You put in yours. If we had any login credentials, it would give us even more details. But let's just pretend we don't have any. I think we're ready. Click Create. We see that the task is requested. It's meant to start immediately. There it goes. It's running. I'm going to pause this, and when it's done, we'll come back and take a look at our results. Welcome back. I have the dashboard here, and it took so long I had to log in again, but that's okay. I also have exploit DB here, so if we find vulnerabilities, we can see if there is an exploit that has been posted here, so we can take advantage of those vulnerabilities. Looks like we have quite a few high-level vulnerabilities, and then some mediums, and just a few lows, and just some things that have been logged. Let's go over to Scans, click that, and let's look at the results. It automatically sorts by the most severe results. Wow, 260 pages worth of results. Doesn't mean all of them will be high vulnerabilities. We can see that they belong to several different machines, particularly 131 and 136. If I was interested in sorting by a particular machine, I could just click IP and just pick one of them. I wonder which one this is. I'll just click this one, see which one 136 is. Ah, Server 2003. Okay. Let's go back. Let's click this one, could allow remote code execution. Click that. According to this is Microsoft Bulletin MS09 TAC 001. There's a little description here about the vulnerability. We could just click this and gives us a little bit more information, including CVEs. Let's click back. Let's go back to this again. I want to search ExploitDB, see if anyone has written an exploit for this. The nice thing about ExploitDB is that we can search by Microsoft Bulletin, we could search by CVE, we could search by platform. Let's just see if anyone has put in anything for this Microsoft Bulletin. Enter. Nope, nothing. Okay, that's fine. Let's come back and click this again. Let's keep looking. SMB server, multiple vulnerabilities. Let's click that. MS17-010. I know what that is. Let's go take a look. We're going to copy this. We're going to come over here. We're going to paste this in, get rid of that dot there, and enter, search. Woo, Eternal Blue, Eternal Romance. And look at this. There's a Metasploit module. Great. And a few other bits of exploit code that other people have written. We're going to remember this one when we go to Metasploit. Cool. Any others that should catch our attention? Let's go to the next page here. Here's another one. I think we've looked at that already. SMB brute force logins with default credentials. Ooh, I want to read about this. Click this. A number of known default credentials are tried for the login. It was possible to log in with the following credentials via SMB to the IPC $share. Oh, well, we know the username and password off the bat already. Okay, we didn't even have to try to do a password crack on that. Okay, well, this is good. Let's close this up. How about one of the other IPs? Let's just kind of go down the way here. Oh, 132. Let's just see if 132 has anything for us. I'm just going to keep on scrolling through here. I saw low level 1. Oh, here are some. Our exec service is running. Remote shell unencrypted clear text login. Oh, that's good. How about this? VS FTP server detection. Okay. Let's see this high vulnerability here. The RExec service is running. Click that. Scroll down here. The RExec service was detected on the target. Remote execution client for an exec server. Has the same kind of functionality that remote shell has. You can execute shell commands. Main difference is that RExec authenticate by reading the username and password unencrypted from the socket. So it is a clear text login. Okay. That's pretty cool. What else do we have? VS FTPD server detection. Now this was simply logged, but what is it? Let's click this. Script is grabbing the banner, and this is version 234. VS FTPD version 234. Let's go over to ExploitDB, and let's put in VS FTPD 2.3.4. Any exploits? Backdoor command execution. Nice. There's even a Metasploit module for it. Let's keep that in mind too. We have Metasploit modules now for 2 machines right off the bat. The Server 2003 and what is this thing anyway? Let's click this. This is, if we scroll up and down here, this is an Ubuntu Linux. Ah, this will be Metasploitable. All right. That's good. Let's go back. How about we look at this from another angle? Let's go back to scans. Let's go to vulnerabilities. These are the various vulnerabilities that have turned up. Now, if we want to see them by severity, let's click severity. Okay, so there's our RExec and some other stuff here. All sorts of interesting things. Look at these high-end vulnerabilities. Keep going. Wow, there's a lot to unpack here. This OpenVAS vulnerability scanner has really given us a lot of stuff. We've been able to find Metasploit modules for 2 of our targets already. Look at all this stuff. Now, some of this may be useful, may not. And by the way, just because it's only logged and doesn't show a severity, it doesn't necessarily mean it's safe. After all, we saw that that version of the FTP server was logged, didn't show any vulnerability, but when we looked it up, there was a Metasploit module for it.